Houston and some of the struggles, I guess, to see you stick with it, and, kind of fight the fight and come out the other side. I guess, what does that say about you? How important was it for you to continue to battle and kind of find it? And where do you think you are right now going forward?
I think I'm improving a lot better mentally, physically. Just getting help from my teammates, Coach Johnson, Coach Yeski, really just paving the way for me. Like I said, just trying to get there mentally. I think it was a big challenge mentally in the beginning of the year. Coming to a new environment, playing at LSU, the crowd, new teammates, new atmosphere, and just coming here and just getting acclimated, and playing Auburn, the next half of the SEC series or the upcoming game. So just getting ready to play those hard and just go out there with a good mentality.
You say mentally that was the challenge. Was it just because you were so dominant in high school and kind of?
Yeah, it's that, and also just coming off the pen as well. That kind of was new for me, and I'm embracing it. So that was kind of a big issue for me. Not a big issue, but just something I overcome. And I'm adjusting pretty nicely. So.
How do you think? How did you go about that? I guess coming out of the pen, like you said, is it changing a total mindset, or is it more body prep and like understanding flipping the switch?
I'd also say it's like body prep as well. Because you're sitting in the dugout, and then Coach Johnson says, "Hey, go to the pen." And says, "Okay, you got to get your body moving." So you always got to, you got to accommodate for that, and you have to improvise your routine. So I think, whether it's going to the bullpen, getting get your heart rate going, and throwing the balls to get your body moving. So I think I've really just developed a lot better at those things.
How much is it just not knowing when you're going to go in? You have maybe a good idea that you'll go in during the weekend, but just kind of staying ready throughout the course of the weekend. How much of that was an adjustment for you?
It was a pretty big adjustment. Like I said, my coach, he would just say go to the bullpen, or like I'm always staying mentally locked in, knowing the situation, or I have to come in and face a left-handed hitter, right-handed hitter, or three batters. Just being mentally prepared and visualizing success, whether in the bullpen or in the dugout, so it can help me stay engaged in the game. So.
Then I guess how much of your kind of confidence has grown with you getting these opportunities in SEC games these last couple of weeks? Just what do you think you've learned in those particular experiences?
I mean, it's a lot. I think just persevering. Facing Tennessee, getting that clean inning out the way. I thought that was really helped me a lot with my confidence and just believing in myself more. Going out there, competing and doing what I do best. And I think it's really just kind of helped me too. And just preparing to go up against Auburn and next coming games, and just going out there knowing and having believing in my stuff, my pitches, and all that good stuff.
How hard is it to tell yourself, like you just said, like before you do something, how hard is it to tell yourself that you can do it?
It's not really. It was hard in the beginning, especially at that first outing. But other than that, it kind of settled in. Especially like long games during catch play, taking it a lot seriously, being locked in, throwing change-ups, whatever that may be. Also, like during bullpens, visualizing where I'm going to throw the pitch. I think that's kind of helped me too, and just doing everything with intent and purpose.
I don't know how much detail you can go on this, but just maybe some of the adjustments you made after some of the early season struggles, kind of maybe what were they, and just kind of how you kind of attack that.
Well, I kind of just watched old video of myself, believe it or not, even the mechanics I was working with, and kind of got away from it a little bit, maybe doing something or not being someone who I was not. So I kind of just during catch play, just trying to whether it's driving down the mound or trying to just stay close or that, or then just went out there and just being myself.
Have you had a better feel for your off-speed and breaking pitches over the last couple of weeks? Seems like you have.
Yeah, it's been a lot better. I'm landing for strike, especially against Tennessee. Throwing a 2-1 slider, believing in that pitch and throwing with full conviction and confidence. And I was obviously talking to Coach Yeski about that. He said my sliders are really coming along, and so it's been working on it in catch play, even the bullpen, throwing sliders behind the counts, start off the bat on a slider. Just changing the hitter's perspective on things.
And you've mixed in a couple of change-ups as well. How's your feel with that pitch right now?
It's getting better. Like in catch play, I know yesterday I was working on it a lot, and I think Coach Yeski we're just working on just getting my lower half, turn more, go towards the plate, so I can marginally clear and throw a changeup and throw a strike. But once I throw more in games, then we get more comfortable with it, and I think it's going to be a really
obviously between you and Cade on the mound, Ashton and Steven in the field, you guys are really leaning into these freshmen here over the last several weeks. Just what do you think you've learned, or what do you think you guys as a class have learned about what it's going to take to kind of have success going into the future?
Yeah, it's a big adjustment, like coming from high school to college, and I think we talk a lot, all the freshmen, and just getting each other's feedback on things. It's really mutual for each other, and obviously we're doing really good right now. Steven's doing well, Ashton's in the ball doing well, Katie's doing well, starting it. Just always talking to those guys, asking them for feedback or what can I do to get better, and just getting their perspective. And that's what makes everything work out as a collective group. So.
Yeah, how beneficial is that to have people that are in a similar situation and kind of share their experiences and support one another?
I think it's pretty good. Like I said, I remember Monster was like, I think it's his first game. It's like, hey, it's like jumping from the moon or something like that. Jumping through Mexico. So like, I kind of just take the perspective. Like, I mean, it's, come to LSU. It's like the powerhouse of college baseball, and it's really about a team here. You just got to buy in, and really just put your mind into it, and everything's going to work out.
Talked a lot about maturity with Steven. Is it like maturity like you're a goofball and you got to tighten up, or is it maturity about like just being kind of aware of your place and how you impact others?
I think impact others.
Okay.
Because Steven's a really good player. I trust him at second or wherever he's going to play. He's making plays, and I think off the field stuff. Just whether it be like, hey, like what do you see on this, or how can I get better on that? Just asking questions about that.
I mean, for everybody though, not just Steven. Like coming from high school, and they want you to mature, right? So like, is it about like the way you carry yourself, or is it just like cutting out the?
I think it's also the way. I think it's the way you carry yourself.
Okay.
When we got on campus, it was like in the fall. We were just trying to find find our way in terms of how we could do good in the fall, and we were trying to just put our foot in the water because it's college baseball. And like over the winter, we really just like, hey, like how do you feel, and you're ready for the season, and just like asking each other questions. And I think we just hang out a lot, I guess, off the field stuff, and just like ask questions and stuff like that.
What do you guys do when you hang out?
Usually like Torchy's Tacos. It's like by Nicholson.
I was just there.
Really? Yeah, it's pretty fire.
I actually saw Ashton there. I'm
Really?
not kidding.
Yeah, Ashton goes there a lot, actually. and speaking of Ashton like put me onto that place too.
Oh, really?
So it's kind of cool, yeah.
What do you get?
I think Trailer Park Tacos. It's pretty good. I got that yesterday, actually.
Have you had the queso though? I mean, the queso is the best. Oh my god,
She asked me, and I was like, I don't know what that
best
is.
thing they do. The queso is the
This is like a perfect opportunity to get an NIL deal.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to help them right now.
I asked Steven about what he expects to see from Auburn. What is your take on that?
They're going to come at us pretty hard. I mean, I think they're in like the same position we are, and they're going to come at us. We're going to get the best out of them. And so we're going to be prepared. We're going to be dedicated. We're going to be focused on the task at hand. I think we've been playing really well right now. The team chemistry has been doing really good. So I think coming off Missouri in our midweek game, the bats getting hot, pitches getting better. It's going to be a good one, and I think we're going to come out victorious.
Do you think chemistry was kind of the issue at the start of the season because there are so many young guys like yourself?
I think it was probably the big issue. Some of us weren't really close with the older guys in the beginning of the year. They've been here for 2-3 years, and we just we just try to ask them stuff like that. And I feel like it was just more like we're trying to win type of thing. So it wasn't really like personality wise, like we were just not there yet. And I think towards now we're starting to get to know each other more. It's like whether we go to a team dinner in the hotel or whatever, we just I love the fact that Coach Johnson has no phones. That's actually helping our communicative skills off the field. And I think we just really know each other.
Two more for him.
We're good.
So, what was I going to ask? But so with compare like high school hitters to college hitters. Like, what's the part that's like surprised you the most by jumping up to this level, facing college hitters?
Play discipline. I mean, like high school hitters. I mean, they're there just to hit the ball. I mean, like college hitters are too, but they're seeing more pitches. Scouting reports are new, or they've been there, but it's just more enhanced. And I think play discipline and just seeing pitches off the hand really well. And it's SEC ball too. It's like the best conference in the country. And And so I think, that's probably the biggest thing, just play this.
Has the strike zone changed at all? Do you feel like it's smaller in
It's
college?
a lot smaller. Well, it's not a lot smaller, but it's like smaller. But like high school, you would get that outside edge. And college, part like that's a ball. So it's really you have to hone in and be very meticulous in how you like throw your pitch and stuff like that.
Thank you, Cam.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Cam.
Thank you. Appreciate it.